Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, my name is Whitley, and today I am going to be giving you my Becca's Bookopolathon TBR. First of all, we just have to give a big shout out to Becca, who has created this readathon for us. I have been such a big fan of Becca's Bookopoly, and to be able to play the game myself is so exciting. If you are unfamiliar with Becca's Bookopoly, I will link her channel down below. It is one of my favorite TBR games. And this is a month-long readathon where we just get to be in Becca's shoes. We get to see how chaotic the Bookopolathon board can be to us, and I cannot wait. So I will list all of the rules down in the description, as well as Becca's video where she explains everything and how the game works. But without further ado, let's get into the game and the roles. Started here. I just want to give a huge shout out to Becca for creating this for us. I'm sure she put so much work into this, and this little board is so cute. Like, this is my hand. This board is just so small, and it was printable and so easy. This little jar is going to be my marker. I don't know where I got it. I don't know what it's for, but it's adorable and I love it. Okay, so I am going to roll 6 times plus any doubles that we may have. So here is our first roll. 3. That is small book, less than 300 pages. So for roll number 1, we have a small book. And for this, I have chosen Every Heart a Doorway by Shauna Maguire. This is book 1 in the Wayward Children series, and I have been hearing a lot about this series. Goodreads says this is 173 pages, so it definitely fits the prompt, but I will be listening to it on Scribd, and the audiobook is only 4 hours, so I could definitely knock this out in a day, and I am super excited to get into it. The only thing I really know about it is there is a bunch of doorways, and these children find these doorways, and each correspond to the child's paradise, I think. And since this book is so short, I don't really want to know much about it, so I'm just going to hop into it not knowing much and see what I think. Roll number 2. 9. That is ebook or audiobook. Roll number 2 is ebook or audiobook, and for this one I will be reading The Library of Lost Things by Laura Taylor Namey. I won this ebook during a readathon that I took part in, so I've been wanting to get to it for a couple months. And again, I don't know much about it. I know that it is about a young girl who adores books, and her mother is struggling with some mental health issues. She is a hoarder, she has a shopping addiction, and this young girl just likes spending her time in the fantasy world more than her actual reality until a boy comes along and romance ensues. And that is the extent of my knowledge. I love books, about books, and book lovers, and romance, and I am a mild hoarder, so this book sounds like it was made for me. Roll number 3. That is Community Shelf. Yeah, you gotta pick one. No, I don't have them. Look, they're on the books. Yeah, no, not me. Over here, look. Yeah, there you go. Not the bag. Look. Which one you want? You're so dumb. Look. Yeah, good girl. Roll 3, I chose the Cat Chooses My Book out of the community chest. And as you saw, my cat's not the smartest, but she did choose a good book, and that is Of Fire and Stars by Audrey Coulthurst. I've had this book for a few months. I just haven't gotten around to picking it up, but I am super excited about it. It is about a princess who comes to this new kingdom to marry the prince, and she actually ends up falling in love with the prince's sister. And I just think two princesses falling in love just sounds like the cutest thing ever. And I am super excited to get into this one. Roll number 4. 8. Owned Voices. Roll 4 is an Owned Voices novel, and for this I have chosen The Black Flamingo by Dean Atta. This is a story about a gay black teen who is coming into his sexuality, and he creates this drag persona named the Black Flamingo. It is also written in verse, which I am really excited about. I have read all of Elizabeth Acevedo's verse novels and have immensely enjoyed them. And I love when the writer narrates their own audiobook, which is how I will be consuming this book. So I have very high hopes for this one. Roll number 5. 6. Set in the Past. Roll number 5 is Set in the Past. And for this one, I will be reading The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. If you have been on BookTube for any amount of time, I am sure you have heard about this book. It has been everywhere. But if you don't know, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is about Evelyn Hugo. She is a starlet, old Hollywood star, and she sits down with this reporter and tells her life story of her 7 husbands and what happened with them, and her actual one true love of her life. I have not picked up any Taylor Jenkins Reid, although I have been thinking about it, but I absolutely had to choose this one when I found out that some of my favorite booktubers are starting a new book club. It is called the Late Night Book Club, and it was created by Noel Gallagher, Elias from Elias Reads, and Joel from Fictional Fates. And their first book that they are going to be reading for the month of September, which is their first month doing this, is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which they have not read either. So I am super jazzed to get to talk about this very hyped book with some of my favorite booktubers and to see what they thought of it as well. And I'm very anxious to see if this book lives up to the hype. We shall see. And hopefully last roll. 7. Most recent purchase. And our last roll was my most recent purchase, which is House of Dragons by Jessica Cluess. Again, I don't know much about this one either, but I do know that this has been said to be a Hunger Games meets Game of Thrones, which instantly intrigued me. I love both of those things, so yes please. I do know that there will be 5 people battling against each other for the throne, and I haven't seen many people talking about this book, which is nice, so I can kind of go in with a clean slate and just see what I think. So those are the 6 books I'm going to be reading for Becca's Bookopolathon. I am very happy with my choices and my rolls. The Bookopoly god or goddess must have been looking down on me because I feel like we got off pretty good. I also have a few ideas of vlogs that are going to be coming out later this month as well, so be on the lookout for those. And none of the books that I am planning on reading for those are in this TBR, but I think I should be okay. A lot of these are short, and a few of them are going to be audiobooks, which I zoom through, so I think it is very much doable. I am very excited to watch everyone else's Bookopolathon TBRs. I can't wait to see how everyone's roles treated them, and I hope everyone has a wonderful month of reading. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below if you are going to be participating or if you have read any of these books and what you thought of them. Until next time, I hope you have a great day, a great week. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.